guys, in today's video I'm going to talk you through what you need when you first start out owning hamsters. People think that, well, some people think that hamsters are quite cheap pets and stuff like that, but believe me, they're not. They can be very expensive, and down here on the floor may not, you may look at it and think, oh, that's not too bad, that's okay, but this is without the cage. You've got to have a really, well, the bigger the cage you can supply, the better really for your hamster. The minimum cage size in Europe at the moment is around 589 square inches. That's 31 by 19 inches and 80 times 50 in centimeters. But the bigger you can supply, the better really for your hamster. I love the Dettol because it's so cheap. It's a tank, so they're safe. There is some assembly required if you have a Syrian or if you have prey animals in the house, such as cats. But I really recommend the Dettol to any hamster owner. But yeah, as you can see on the floor are just a few bits that you may need. You don't have to have all of it, obviously, but most of it you do require. But I'll go through it step by step and you'll get a better idea of what you need. Okay guys, well, the first thing you need is a large tank or cage. The larger the cage, the better. If you've got Syrian hamsters, I highly recommend you getting a tank because they can escape through. If the bars are too far apart, they can actually escape through them, which is not good. But if you have a Syrian, cages with wires are fine. But I highly recommend this tank. Well, it's a glass display cabinet. I do have a video up on my channel about it and stuff like that. I highly recommend it to any hamster owner or inspiring hamster owner. The second thing you need is a good quality substrate. Now this is Aspen wood shavings, and as you can see, they absolutely love going on this. I've got a big bag downstairs in the garage, and obviously I don't want to keep it up here because it's way too big. So what I do, I just put it in carrier bags and bring it up when and where I need it and stuff like that. This is off the cage clean a week and a half ago. They're actually due to get it done this weekend. So I should be using this, but this is just what was left over from their clean. So you need a good quality substrate for the bottom. You can use wood shavings as long as they're not pine or cider or anything like that. Dust extracted is the best. Anything like that, anything wood based. And that is the second thing. The next thing you need is a good quality nesting material. Now this is just a cheap one I picked up by Animal Dreams. Any paper-based bedding is the absolute best for your hamsters. This is just shredded bits of paper. Don't know if you can see. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up for you. But yeah, it's just basically shredded paper and stuff like that. You can use anything really. You can use toilet roll. You can tear up toilet roll and stuff like that, and you can use any brand you like as long as it's not as long as it's white and non-scented, of course. Yeah, do not use, whatever you do not use the fluffy bedding. It comes in lots of toys as well. I had a cheese toy that I got a couple of weeks ago, and it had this yellow horrible fluffy bedding-y stuff inside, and it is just an absolute nightmare. If your hamster ingests it while they're pouching, it can cause a whole world of problems. It really can. It goes into their intestines and blocks them up, or it can get tangled around their feet and they can lose circulation, and it's horrible. I heard a story that one hamster actually must have got tangled up in the night, and they actually chewed through their own foot and bled to death to get away, and that was just absolutely horrific. I really don't know why that stuff is still on the market. It is absolutely horrific, dangerous stuff, and it really needs to be taken off the market straight away. I really can't understand why shops still sell it. But anything paper based, toilet roll, shredded paper, you know, as long as the ink's removed and stuff like that. But yeah, definite must for lovely, nice, clean, cozy beds. The next thing you're going to need is a good quality hamster mix. Now these are just a few examples that I've got. This is the WAG, healthy from nose to tail, hamster, gerbil and mouse munch. And as you can see, it's just seeds and cereals and biscuits and, you know, all the stuff that they need. And it's got it on the front leg. Oh, these little animals, little mouse and a hamster and a gerbil. Oh, I couldn't think of the name then. Yeah, it's made with peanuts and sunflower seeds, and it's complete for a healthy immune system. So yeah, you definitely need something like this. For a dwarf hamster, I recommend the Burgess Dwarf Hamster Mix. This is absolutely ideal. As you can see, I don't know if you can get some out for you. In here, it is all, my hand's stuck, it is all little tiny bits. Just perfect size for a little dwarf hamster's mouth. But in here, this is where I keep all my food. I get these plastic containers, and they're just absolutely ideal. They lock and seal, and they keep your food really, really fresh. And as you can see the difference from the normal adult one, this is the bag that hasn't been opened. This will get poured in there when this is empty. I get right down to the bottom first. I don't add on top and then mix in sort of thing, because you know you wouldn't like it for your food sort of thing. So yeah, definite food is needed for your little hamsters. The next thing your hamster needs is a wheel. Now this is just the 11-inch comfort wheel. I had it for Pookie, but he chewed, as you can see, he chewed through the back of it. That's what I mean, he's such a chewer, so I can't really thingy. But as you can hear, it has developed a squeak, and it is quite loud. But it's not a problem really. It's not that bad. But yeah, that you definitely need a wheel. And this kind of wheel, you can get, they come with any regular cage and stuff like that. It's just got the clip-on cage thing at the back, and I think this is the 6.5 wheel, which is perfect for rubberoskis or anything like that. But if you have a Syrian, I highly recommend that you get a 11 or 12-inch wheel and stuff like that. 12-inch flying saucers are perfect for Syrians. They absolutely love them. This is a 6.5 flying saucer, and Speedy absolutely loves this. She really does. They're brilliant exercise. A hamster runs about 6 miles every night in the wild, so you definitely need a wheel in their cage, as it's just plainly not fair else. The next thing that you're going to need is some sort of hideaway. Now this is just a few of my, I've got 4 examples here and stuff like that. You can, you know, there's loads and loads of them on the market, so you can buy whichever one you want. This one's just a little house, as you can see, little house. Nothing special about it. I think it was only like £2 from my local store. So you've got a little window, and you've got a door. Pookie could fit in here quite happily, but it's very tight fit. That's why I took it out of his cage. But Speedy will fit in here, no problems. The next kind you can get is this sort of kind, and this is just a strawberry. And I think I got this from Viovet. And if you've seen any of my Viovet hauls, you know that I love Viovet. It's got a hole in the bottom. Don't actually understand why, but never mind. But yeah, it's so cute and cozy. The next sort of kind you can get is this space kind, and it's got a little, I don't know if you can see, little glittery lid, which is so cute. And perfect for Syrians or Roborowskis or dwarfs or any kind. The lid actually does come off for washing and stuff like that, as you can see, and just quite easily clips back on, just like that, so that's absolutely perfect. The next kind you can get is the novelty kind, and this is just the lion. I think you can get a lion, an elephant and a hippo, I believe. I am not sure. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I absolutely love these. They look so cute. I don't know if you've seen my Twitter page or Facebook page, but I've actually got a picture of Speedy in this, and her little head's popping out, and she looks so cute. She really does.